So what makes a DES a DES? Really four key things. The first thing is that it's frictionless. What do we mean by frictionless? Well, it's easy to get data in and out, and it's easy to access the system. You don't need to download anything to participate. And a good kind of litmus test is that it's worthwhile even for infrequent users to come in and help you make decisions. The second thing here, it's contextual. So when we think about people interacting with other people to make decisions, these are obviously complex decisions that are being made. So there's a lot of data that needs to be factored into those decisions. So reviews need to be contextual. In a DES, it allows you to pull in all those files, all the feedback, and allow you to visualize it in whatever way you want to be able to make that decision in an effective way. In CoLab and in a design engagement system, feedback is contextual because, for example, it's pinned to model geometry. It's pinned to a particular section on a drawing, and we can then kind of slice and dice that information however we need to down the road to be able to make a really easy decision on design. A DES replaces sequential workflows with engaging reviews. That can be a challenging one to wrap your head around. So the idea in a DES is that everyone can review and mark up the same file at the same time if they want to, or they can do it asynchronously in parallel. When we think about engaging subject matter experts, this is really important, right? Because a critical thing that we hear is that, yeah, those subject matter experts are all over the world, and they're some of the busiest people in the company. So in some cases, being able to do that in real time, like you're sitting in the same room together, is really important. And then other times, it's of equal importance that we can do it asynchronously, and design intent is communicated for you. You don't need to walk somebody through a model at 2 o'clock in the morning just to explain your question or your ask. Because CoLab or a DES is a single purpose-built platform versus many different tools, right? Versus having to leave your PowerPoint deck, go into your spreadsheet, back into CAD, whatever. Because it's a single platform, users don't need to learn hundreds of workflows. They can just work intuitively with these engaging reviews, and the DES kind of guides you through what needs to be done. And then the last one here is that it's self-documenting. So it's really critical that we can take all the admin out of this process. So if we think about that messy middle, it is riddled with admin time. There is almost as much time spent on admin work as the actual design work. And so a DES needs to be self-documenting. Every piece of feedback needs to be captured as a unique object while you're doing the work automatically. It's not a task to do the review and then write it down. It all happens in one step. That sort of digital thread, that record of decisions and feedback is a byproduct of doing the work, not a separate activity. Then it's important that files, feedback, review activity, all of that, all those sort of outputs of the work roll up into a comprehensive review object.